Jack went to the forest to dig for fertilizer when suddenly a man appeared behind him. The man tackled Jack and started strangling his neck. Jack felt like he was about to suffocate. He grabbed an animal skull nearby, but to his surprise, the man wasn't knocked out. Instead, he got up and continued chasing after Jack. Luckily, people in the clearing heard Jack's cries for help and came to his rescue. After the man was restrained, Bruce had someone lift up the man's clothes, only to find that his abdomen seemed to have been bitten by something. The wound showed clear signs of poisoning. Jack then realized the man was only attacking him because he was under the influence of toxins. When the man regained consciousness, he realized his fate and started begging Bruce for help non-stop. But there was no cure for someone who had been bitten. His earlier attack on Jack further proved that if they let him live, it would be like risking the lives of everyone in the clearing. Bruce first locked the man in the dungeon. When night fell, people pushed the man into the maze while holding him down. Everyone knew it was a dead end once he went in, but they had no other choice. As the stone walls slowly closed, the man's cries for help gradually faded away. By sunset, Bruce and Carl still hadn't returned. Everyone was waiting at the exit, hoping to see the two of them. Soon, familiar voices were heard as the stone walls began to close slowly. At that moment, Carl appeared, dragging an unconscious Bruce. But at their current speed, it seemed they wouldn't make it out. Everyone told Carl to leave Bruce behind, but he refused no matter what. Jack didn't know where he got the courage from, but the next second he did something shocking. In the last second before the iron gate closed, Jack suddenly charged in. The crowd cursed at his stupidity when they saw this, because terrifying creatures were hidden behind the gate. When Jack reached his trapped companions, he learned that Bruce had been bitten by the monster. No one had ever survived a night in the maze, so their chances of living were slim, but they refused to sit and wait for death. The two of them carried Bruce to find a safe place. Just then, they heard the roar of monsters in the distance. For their own sake and Bruce's, they found a stone wall overgrown with vines. They made a rope out of the vines, intending to hang Bruce up high to hide him. But before they could hide him, the monster appeared not far away. Carl knew how powerful the monster was. As it approached them step by step, Carl couldn't hold on any longer. Jack didn't want to give up. Using the vines, he hid his entire body. The monster slowly approached, sniffing. Jack saw its general shape. It was similar to a scorpion, but its legs were made of metal. When faced with an unknown creature, immense fear arises in people's hearts. Jack was no exception. He hid under the vines, not daring to breathe. After the monster left, he immediately crawled out. But after just a few steps, he stepped in the monster's mucus. Jack slowly raised his head.